Listen to this. We live in a very delusional world. And I think the issue we having is delusional people teaching you guys how to be delusional. And y'all don't realize it. I'm gonna give you something. When you listen to a mother who brags about being a mother, who says she's proud to be a mother, and she's complaining about the spending days with her child when the father has to go out and provide and take care of all the bills and the responsibilities. One of the most rewarding jobs is being a parent, right? Let's acknowledge this. If a man could switch roles and be respected, let me say that again. A man could switch roles and be respected, meaning he can stay at home all day and watch the children more while the woman go out and provides and still gets the same level of respect. I think a lot of men would switch those roles because the rewarding job is being able to see your children grow up. A lot of men, we miss a lot of time with our children because of the fact that we're spending a lot of time providing. And the reality of all things is not respected equivalent to a mother being a mother. And then on top of it, a lot of women compare a man going to work comparable to a mother staying at home with a child. I'm going to be honest with you. That is not the same thing. And I'm going to tell you why it's not the same thing. Me being a father, the most rewarding thing is watching my child get up and not have to worry about a bill in my life, knowing that somebody's out providing it while I can enjoy and go to the playground and go to the mall and do all of these things with my child and get to spend quality time with my child. And then I compare it to a man spending quality time at a job. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the world is in the most delusional space I've ever seen in my life. To me, it don't make sense. I think it's the disrespect that women have towards men, and you're trying to compare a man going to work all day, 14, 13, 12-hour days, comparable to you spending a day with your child, the most rewarding job there is, and then you try to compare them because you're trying to measure up? Well, I spend days with your kid. You know how crazy you sound as a mother. A mother. Saying you love your child, but then putting in the context of a man going to have to labor at a job that's watching him every 3 seconds and he has to be actively doing something. Ladies and gentlemen, if we're not in the most delusional space I've ever seen in my life, then I don't know what we are. Ladies that complain about them parenting their children are not, and I say this with conviction, are not good mothers. Because reality is good mothers would never in a million years see their child as a burden. And nor would they compare them watching their child equivalent to you got to go to labor at a job. Ain't no good mother ever gonna do that. She is blessed and grateful that she can spend all day with her children. That's a good mother. And you ain't gonna hear constantly complaining about doing it. That means you shouldn't be doing it. Don't let that go over your head.